Hello everybody. Good time zones, good time zones. Oh, I'm still so tired. This week has been so harrowing. Oh, I've been doing so many different things. Well, before we actually get into the stream, as we always do, I like to share off our schedule. So I'm gonna drag myself over here. I am using this week's art is the one made by my Motto Mama by Lilium Mama, which is the fan art of my little sheep Sona being held by Fulgur Ovid. But if I drag myself over here, I am doing significantly less this week than I did last week. Streaming as much as I did this week has been insane. I'm so tired. And also, Otakon is literally soon, so soon, and I haven't worked on any of my cosplay, so it's like I need to slow my roll. I need to slow down. I'm also starting my day job, which is going to be part of the stuff to talk about. But I also just want to leave my schedule open for anything going on. I'm waiting to hear when me and the confidants are going to get back together to do Monster Road Trip, and I'm still waiting to figure out when I'm going to do Monster Con with the girlies. So for right now, all I have is Monday night. Fun thing too is all these are evening streams except for my Saturday stream. So Monday night is going to be Baldur's Gate with Zaddy, and then we're going to have more Baldur's Gate with Zaddy on Wednesday night. Tuesday night is Fire Emblem 2 with Channy, and then Saturday at 10 a.m. my normal starting time is Life Legatus of Fabula Ego. We're going to continue the game, maybe finish it. Hard to say. But that is the plan with that. Oh, hello. Millie, the little baby, is here. Hello, baby. I went to go pet her and she ran off. So that is the schedule. One thing that wasn't actually planned to be announced here, but I might as well talk about it because I'm going to talk about a few things. I don't expect this to be a very long stream, but I do have a job. I finally have a day job again. And that is starting on Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, the 8th. Tuesday. So that is going to obviously alter my schedule. But also, I've been holding on to this for so long. I've known about this for months now. Oh my god, I'm finally gonna say it. I'm graduating. There, I've said it. I finally said it out loud publicly. I feel like a lot of people have been sort of guessing at it, which is good because I have been trying to hint at it the best I can, which is why I've been trying to get in as many collabs as possible with as many people as possible. It's why me and Cherry finally collabed 101. It's why I've been trying so hard to get the confidants together for us to all go through the Monster Prom series. It's why I'm trying to get the girlies together to finish up MonsterCon because we played all the other games together. It's why I've been so excited to do so much repo. Why I'm playing so much Baldur's Gate with Ryan so that we can get as much of the plot done as possible. I doubt we're going to finish it by the time I graduate. And also trying to finish up Fire Emblem 2. So that's also why I haven't really taken on any other new or like other big like plot related games, is because I haven't wanted to get in the middle of something and not be able to finish it. I'm trying really hard to be able to finish as much as I can before I leave. I will be graduating on July 26th, which will also be my 4th year anniversary. So it has been 4 years of being paradoxmint, and essentially I'm just ready for a change. I also do have a little note that I'm going to be posting up on Twitter, but I'm glad that I've been able to articulate it well enough that a few people have been able to guess. Obviously, my VTuber friends have known for a month now. I told them at the beginning of June so that we had all of 2 months to try and get everything done that we wanted to. And then I planned on, obviously, announcing it in the beginning of July so that now we have 20 days until my graduation. And if any of you are like, what the hell does graduation mean? I don't really understand this. If you are not part of like the corporate VTuber sphere, which is where I learned most of my stuff from, essentially it means that I'm retiring. I am no longer going to be streaming as paradoxmint. I am not going to be doing this anymore. That isn't to say that I'm going anywhere, but I won't be posting anything new. I won't be streaming anything new as of July 26th. That's going to be my very last stream. I won't be doing anything on YouTube or Twitch anymore. I will still be active on my Twitter, and of course, paradoxmint has been around for a very long time as a cosplayer on Instagram, even though I haven't touched my Instagram in so long. But I will still be a cosplayer. I still will be a fan creator. I'm just not going to be a streamer anymore. At least paradoxmint won't be. Paradoxmint is going to just be a VTuber fan. I'm still going to be around for the confidants. Like I said, when 𝥔 graduated, that I wanted to stick around. Sorry, my cat's playing with something. I wanted to make sure that anyone that wants to be a confidant, there will still be a sheet pile. So I am sticking around as paradoxmint. I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm just not going to be streaming anymore. But I won't be streaming as paradoxmint. I am already in the process of creating my new persona. I will be graduating as paradoxmint, but I will become someone new. For anyone that knows anything about VTubers and how they become new people, obviously it's frowned upon to talk about past lives and like speculate about future lives. So I won't name any names, but like people know. If you know, you know. You pretty easily can find when one person becomes a new person. So I'm essentially just going to be doing the same thing. It'll be a long time before that happens, though. Again, I just started a new job. I'm trying to save up a lot of money, but I am already on the wait list to get both my reference sheet and my live 2D model. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to get that done as paradoxmint. But I'd been thinking about graduating for a while, because I feel like I've really achieved as much as I can as paradoxmint, which is funny to say because I've gained more and more subs and follows recently, but I just feel like paradoxmint was a product of 4 years ago. Which isn't to say that I don't still love being your magical prince from the realm of dreams here to bring fantasy to your reality, but 4 years ago was when I first really got into VTubers, and I actually started out like showing my face. There are still videos up on my Twitch from when my very first stream, Your Turn to Die, and you've really been able to see me grow as a content creator in real time. And while that isn't a bad thing, I feel like I just want a clean slate. I want to be able to start fresh, start new, not have any preconceived notions of what I'm supposed to be, and really just figure out myself. And I felt that paradoxmint wasn't really it. I don't really feel like I want to be a femboy anymore. I don't want to be a twink anymore. And instead of just being like, and like I'm over the whole being a magical prince thing. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like I created the persona of paradoxmint to be my ideal self, and I've kind of just started to like my real self a lot more. Yeah. my new persona is actually looks a lot more like me IRL than paradoxmint does. I do not have mink hair. You guys have heard me talk about my natural blonde hair and the fact that I've dyed it red many times. So there's a little hinty hint for you. But I have already made my new persona. There's no visuals yet because I'm waiting for all those, but I have started following some of my friends. I do already have a YouTube up for them. I haven't created the Twitch yet because I'm slow as fuck, but there are things in the work for that. And what I think it really boils down to is that I feel like paradoxmint is just so closely entangled with 𝥔 and 𥔔 because 𝥔 was my Kami Oshi and 𥔔 was my first Oshi. And the fact that they both have now graduated, it just feels like since like this chapter for them, or like this story for them has ended and they're off writing new stories, it kind of felt like I should put a close on this story as well and like lie it down beside them. I wrote it so much more eloquently. But basically that was part of it. It's a multitude of things, and trust me, it's very hard to say this. I have been so excited to work on my new persona, to work on the visuals, to really figure out, to boil it down, to figure out what I want, what sort of content I want to make. But it also sucks because I'm like, oh, I'm doing so well. My videos are doing well. My streams are doing well. I'm getting so many likes. I'm getting so many follows. But I'm also trying to convince myself that it's still the right thing. Anyone that still wants to follow me will find me if they want to. And essentially that it's better that I'm becoming the person I want to be than to cling to something if it makes me unhappy. Not that being paradoxmint has made me unhappy, but I'm just ready for a change. And that's really what it is. But I'm now going to read the actual thing that I wrote that makes it very concise for me and easy. Hello dreamers, I want to share something important with y'all. On July 26th, I'll be graduating as paradoxmint. That day also marks my 4th anniversary as a streamer. A milestone full of memories, growth, and magic that I owe in large part to all of you. This decision wasn't easy, but it feels right. This persona has always been deeply inspired by creators like 𝥔 and 𝥔, who shaped so much of my early VTubing journey. Fuchan was my Kami-Oshi and 𝥔 was my first. Their kindness, creativity, and authenticity helped me become who I am. When they graduated, I felt like I needed a change. I'm choosing to let my chapter of this story rest alongside theirs. But this isn't a goodbye forever. While I'm stepping away, I'm not disappearing. I'm already working on my next story, and for those who want to keep following my journey, it won't be hard to find me again. My current accounts won't be deleted. Instead, paradoxmint will transition into a cosplay and fan creation account. It'll be a space for art, costumes, etc. I'll still be me, just not streaming here. Less from the dream realm and more from the here and now. Thank you for walking with me through this magical chapter. You brought so much light to my world, and I'll always carry that with me. Let's make this final month amazing. Minty, hi! Hi, Kimmy-chan. It's so funny. Kimiko and Luna were the 2 people that I told first. And they were like, no, I'm losing my husband. And it's like, no, I promise. I'm gonna be reborn and I'm gonna be so sexy. I'm gonna be so sexy. I promise. I'm gonna be so sexy. I'm gonna be the sexiest husband that they have ever had. But it's also like, when I debuted, I had set goals that I had in mind, and I kind of reached them all. Like, I did release a cover song. I have done that. I released the King cover. I have made an original song. It's a parody song, but I have done an original song. I did the We Didn't Cause the Scuff. I have done multiple karaokes. I've done lots of collabs. And I've built a lot of lasting friendships. Like, just because I'm going away doesn't mean I'm not going to stop having the friends that I have. Like, trust. Kimiko is not getting rid of me. Luna's not getting rid of me. Clipsy isn't getting rid of me. Like, everyone has been so amazing on this journey, and it's just going to change. Is essentially it. I don't want to give you guys too many hints onto the future, but I can tell you that the one visual that I do have so far is I did already commission somebody art of the new mascot. Like, right now you guys are the dreamers, and I feel like I didn't take advantage of including the dreamers as much as I should have. So I'm actually working really hard to include the new mascots. I already have some things checked out. The chat layout has been picked out. I've sent references to my artists for what my model is gonna look like. Once I have that back, I'll be able to start commissioning my emotes that I have planned. I already know what the new room is gonna look like. I already have the lore picked out. I'm starting to work on the lore script. I know who I want to request for voice acting. I've been working on this a lot, and I'm very excited for the future, but it won't be for a long time. A long time. I'm probably gonna go stir crazy in the meantime, for real, because I like the way that words work is the best way that I can say it without releasing too much. But also, most importantly, like, the wait list from my artist is very long, so I don't really know when she's gonna work on the live 2D model. It might be a very, very long time from now. I call dibs on that first collab, JK. Low-key, lowest of keys. Because I just like to plan this shit out, I already worked on the schedule. And like I said, it could be a year from now. It could be even longer because I don't know how long I'm going to be on my artist wait list. But I just like to play with things. And so I did already mess around and make my first week schedule in the new persona. And literally I have on there, first collab with the girlies. I know what I am. I know who and what I am. It's like, you best believe, in the first week when I debut, I'm going to be collabing with my wives. So, if you see a freshly debuted VTuber collabing with Kimiko, Luna, and probably Cherry as well, my girlies as I call them, yeah, that might be me. I'm not subtle. I'm not subtle. But I'm trying to be vaguely vague, but at the same time, I'm also not very subtle. I'm trying to think of what else. I definitely knew this stream was going to be short, but I did want to make it a stream and talk about it a little bit before I post up the picture. Yes, the honorary fourth wheel. Listen, we need Cherry. We need our honorary fourth wheel. Yeah, essentially I have a lot of stuff already planned out. I just need the money and to wait for things to come to fruition. I already know the visuals. I know what I want my new room to look like. I have a lot of different content related stuff figured out. A lot of names, a lot of hashtags. Essentially, whereas before when I was starting out as paradoxmint, because I started out as a face cam person and then I moved on to being a VTuber, I worked in reverse from how a lot of other VTubers do it. A lot of people, they'll make their online persona and like they'll build from there before they start streaming. I was already streaming and then I built from there. Like, even this dream room, it took us so long to get this and it's so beautiful, but I'm excited to make an even better, a better room. It won't be a dream room, an even better room, to have even more amazing things. It's definitely going to take time, it's going to take money, and I cannot tell you guys yet when that is going to come around. I'm hoping it'll only be a year and by next summer I'll be back, but again, it's mostly going to determine how long I'm going to be on my artist's waitlist before I have my live 2D model. Because it's actually funny, I told you guys a long time ago that I was on a waitlist for a reference sheet. I'm still on that waitlist for the paradoxmint reference sheet. I just decided to change it and make it a reference sheet for I almost said the name. I almost said my new character's name. For the new persona. Almost doxed myself already. For the new persona, I just decided to switch it around. So like that tells you how long I've already been waiting just for the reference sheet. And once I have the reference sheet, then I can get the live 2D model. Whew. But that is also why my schedules going forward are very sparse, because I mostly just want to leave it open. So if my friends want to reach out to me and do any last minute collabs, any last minute things that they want to do, I am available for that. I am also just kind of ready for the next chapter. Like, I do want to make this the best time I can for you guys, but that's also why, like, this past week I did so much. I'm so burnt out. I'm so tired. But yeah. That's essentially it. I don't think there's anything else to discuss, and I don't want to drag this on longer than it needs. I figured like 20 to 30 minutes was good enough, and I am going to, of course, go in and like edit this and like call it graduation announcement so that people can see if they want to watch my rambling version as opposed to my very concise image that I'm going to be posting on Discord and Twitter. I feel like that pretty much sums it up better than people having to watch the video. But I do thank you guys for showing up, especially Kimiko. I know that it's really early for you, my sweet baby. And don't worry. Kimi-chan doesn't know this yet. One of my other friends, Cherry, I actually told Cherry one of the future things that I have planned in my new persona. And it does involve Kimi-chan. I will say that. It's just a matter of if Kimi-chan is going to do it with me. I'll say that. I have a lot of things planned, and I have a year to do it. But, okay. For now, July 26th is my both anniversary, my 4th anniversary, and my graduation day. And it's going to be a big day. Big day. I am trying to get a bunch of people together. I'm going to probably have my longest stream yet. I want to try and talk to as many people as possible. I want to try and play games with as many people as possible. Of course, I want to get a repo lobby together. I want to try and do one less Goose Duck. I am trying so hard. We'll see how much actually gets done because, of course, schedules and conflicts. And I've been telling you guys that I've been working on offline work, that I've been doing recordings. Yeah. July 26th is going to be a big thing. It's going to be a very big day. I'm doing so much for that day. So hopefully learning that I'm leaving isn't so sad when I've reassured you guys I'm definitely going to be back. I'm going to be coming back. It might not be for a while, but if you ever want to talk to me, if you ever want to see me, I'm still going to be paradoxmint on Twitter. I'm just not going to be streaming, but I'm still going to be around. Whew. Okay. I'm just gonna end now. I'm just so glad I can finally talk about it. And my friends can too. The amount of times that like Cherry, EP time, you know where to find me? Yeah, you go EP. I'll cuddle in bed with you. Mwah. Oh my gosh. Thank you everyone again. I promise to do my best for you for this last little bit. And I will catch you Monday night. Bye-bye. I assume it.